they're in the fouls first, again, it'll be the second win with more fun. Second win. Let's see if we're
There he is, man, the myth, the legend.
Look out there and see.
The National Basketball Association and the Atlanta Hawks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as slang, throwing objects, using informal language, or gestures. Entering the court or entering this play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hawk fans, ready to grab your seats for future games? Let's visit us.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Heat find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Hawks. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
And this is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference matchup. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David O. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo, MP out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Williamson out there with Edey. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Puffkin in at the 1. You look at Atlanta. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they're in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. MP with it. Now defended by Williamson to the left side wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. MP, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Reza Shea. And it's Williamson missing. About a minute played so far here in the first. Jaquez the pass to MP. Banked in off the glass.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Buffkin. Jaquez defending. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's the screen. Here's Buffkin. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Edey. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Team seconds.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's MP. Rebound by Wallace.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And the foul called on MP. That's the Heat trail by 16. On the court for the Heat, we've got Bonner. He's out there with, and so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job.
I'll push it. Don't leave. I have to do it. Hawks didn't mess me up right here. Come back. Watch this. Come back. Watch this. It did.
You guys look tired out there.
Hope we can come back like May 1st.
Pretty
Don't let the
simple.
Hawks
Win
win.
tonight,
Don't
or it's
let the
time to
Hawks
go
win.
fishing.
May 1st. Don't.
I know you didn't come this far just to go home.
I don't think the Hawks lose, man. We do beat the Hawks lose.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Heat are down 2 games to 3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Atlanta Hawks. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Here in round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This has been a hard... You take a look at the Heat. This is an elimination game for them, but they'll be in front of their home fans.
You can't underestimate how big a factor that can be. I mean, the energy in this building is going to be electric all night long.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We've got Eire, and it's Williamson in at the 4. And he gets the bucket.
And this is how locked in he is, not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Pass to Williamson, 4-3. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
The ball's knocked loose. Williamson throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to MP. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's MP. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wallace outside. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Adebayo sets a screen. And the basket by MP. MP's got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The foul called on MP. That'll be...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Benton. On the floor for Atlanta. We've got Delano Benton. Gary Trent is out there with Usman Garuba. And it's Wallace in at the 4 spot. Clark right side. Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Hawks trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was a big factor. He had 14 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. And his coach had nothing but praise for his play, saying that's exactly what they need from him if they want to make the playoffs. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's MP. Here's Mobo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 7.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Trent on the wing. Here's Benton. Off the mark there with a 3. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. A bruised hip is the diagnosis. So while there's a lot of pain, presumably no significant damage.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Heat. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broad.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shadamas?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
Well, you talking about the dominoes?
Nope.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP, then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. from 7 feet away and all around the rim that time before dropping. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Williamson. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul. Hawks trail by 6. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Delano Banton out there with Gary Trent. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Eire. Williamson for 3. Bobo with the rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's MP. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Defense has no answers for what MP is questioning them with right
now. Now Williamson. Here's the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Heat lead by 9.
Man, bigs like Adebayo gotta drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Poke loose. It's stolen by MP. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Wallace. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 9. MP hammers it down.
Well, when MP gets the ball in that spot, he's thinking, stuff it.
Time running out for the Hawks. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. It's stolen by MP. Fast break, here we go. The rebound by Atlanta. Fires for 3. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 11 points here in the second half.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the shot's good.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Wallace. No good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
From the high post. Offensive board. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hero. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's MP. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Heat lead by 14.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Can drop it in from the right block. Pass to Bufkin. Launches a 3. Here's MP. Off target. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Brent Barry.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Way to stay alive, survive, and advance.
Away Hawks, baby. Play the Hawks, baby.
This is it. Game 7. Legends, this is the one tonight. Winner takes all.
I want that picture. We all go with it.
Please stop by your nearest ticket booth or visit our website to get yours today. We also want the ability to be enjoyable and confident too. If you have any issues anytime that needs to be addressed, please text the word HALT along with your issue and seat location to 555.
For a deciding game, players will need to squeeze tighter than ever. The Miami Heat have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Atlanta Hawks. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding. Take a look at the Hawks. Well, we know, Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they find themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, but that's not the case.
Yeah, they just lack consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. Then it's Tyler Hewitt. And it's Mobo in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by MP, pass to Buffkin. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so, MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
MP inside. Count that one. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Pass to Buffkin. Craps in the tray.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Over to the wing. Jaquez outside. He's looking for MP and finds him. Good.
Strong move by MP against very good defense.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Mobo. Back to MP. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Misses in close.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Team seconds.
That one is off. Trent's checked in for Wallace. Good on the second free throw. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Heat leading by 3. Hawkes outside. Stolen away. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Out to the wing. Back to MP. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Bufkin. Nailed from three-point land. Bufkin's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Rizachet. And a miss there on the triple. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Bridges, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Clark comes in for MP. And it's Bonner in for Tyler Hero. Here's Banton. Launches it. Goes back up. And Dadier pulls it down. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by Miami. Trent against Clark. The layup missed. From deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead. Changing it up here. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Edie out there with Williamson. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Bufkin. He's got 8. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Here's MP. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
To the wing on the left. Rizachet wide open. Tries again. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ripped away. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you got to foul MP harder than that. He waited for the contact and gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Hawks making a switch here. Trent's checked in, and that one misses. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's MP. Capping off the break, MP.
Well, it is so tough scoring in the half court. Smart by MP to get into transition and convert on the break.
Here's Buffkin. 8 points for him. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Dadier. Down low. Here's MP. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Buffkin. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And MP throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
MP finishes inside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Trent. On to the right wing. The open look for Williamson. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like? Thanks for joining us.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Mobo in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Hawks trail by 10. Three-pointer gets the three-pointer to fall. Buffkin's got 11 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
MP with it. Now defended by Williamson. MP strong inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Rizichet. From outside, off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Buffkin. He's guarded by Adebayo. Buffkin, no good. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity. MP working it inside.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Wallace. Williamson outside. Hawks passing it around. Buffkin, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
Trent's checked in for the Hawks. They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Buffkin. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cans it from downtown.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's MP. MP fights for it.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Takes a 3. Wallace misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Hawks losing. No.
Clear up. This thing out.
The Hawks done.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
We've got Williamson, also Wallace out there. Rizachet is out there with Eire. And it's Buffkin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by MP. Here's Rizachet. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by MP. Rizachet with it. Pass to Williamson. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Rizachet. No good on the quick 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Mobo. Back to MP. And the shot goes down. MP's got 38 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Rizachet. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hero. Ball is up on top. Puts it up. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. Here's MP. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. MP's got 42 in the game. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter down around 51%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Pass to Mobo. And there it is for him. Mobo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. To the inside, here's MP, makes it off the glass. 44 points for MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
MP inside, covered by Williamson. Jaquez outside. Second chance shot. That shot no good. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game set, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Wins pay the bills, baby.
So you get that sign, you turn subscribe. I hope so basketball will be uploaded next. Let's be uploaded. It's supposed to be uploaded tomorrow. So you got that sign, you turn subscribe. If you turn subscribe, goodbye. If you turn subscribe, goodbye.